Imagine owning a tiny piece of one of the richest countries on earth, a nation possessing vast reserves of oil, gas, steel, wheat, and other natural resources for only $20. This is what happened in Russia in the 90s, and it led to one of the most extraordinary wealth transfers in history, creating the infamous oligarchs we know today. Welcome to the wild ride of Russian voucher privatization. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Bilal and I've spent the last 10 years working in finance in Hong Kong and Singapore. On this channel, we decode the mysteries of valuation and investing. Whether you're an experienced professional or just starting your finance journey, we've got something that will enlighten you. If you find this content helpful, don't forget to like our videos and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get into today's story. The Soviet Union was a communist regime and almost everything was owned by the state. After its collapse, Russia transitioned from communism to capitalism, and as part of this transition, the Russian government decided to distribute majority of state-owned assets, which was basically its entire economy, to the Russian citizens during a period of extensive privatization. Privatization is the transfer of businesses from state ownership to private ownership. The most intriguing part was a concept known as voucher privatization, where the government issued one privatization voucher to each Russian citizen. Each voucher entitled the holder to 10,000 rubles worth of state property. At the time, 10,000 rubles was equivalent to $20. In the 90s, the population of Russia totaled about 150 million people, and therefore there were 150 million privatization vouchers issued. Now, all of these vouchers could be exchanged for 30% equity in nearly all Russian companies. The math was simple. 150 million vouchers, each valued at $20. This amounts to $3 billion. Given that these vouchers could be swapped for about 30% of all Russian company shares, it implied that the entire Russian economy was valued at a mere $10 billion. For reference, at the time, Walmart, a grocery retailer in the US, was valued at $60 billion. Imagine the largest country in the world possessing 24% of the world's natural gas, 9% of the world's oil, producing 6.6% of the world's steel, being valued at only $10 billion. There was a lot of uncertainty in Russia during the 90s, and most Russians were very poor. Therefore, instead of using the vouchers to purchase equity shares in company, most Russians sold their vouchers to get immediate cash. There were no restrictions on voucher purchases and anyone could buy them, even foreigners. This contributed to the rapid concentration of wealth in the hands of a few individuals who became known as oligarchs. I read about this voucher privatization in a book called Red Notice by Bill Browder, one of the most successful investors in Russia. The book is about the world of high finance and corruption in Russia. If you love stories about investing and shrewd deal making, then check out my video on Bill Browder's adventure in the unpredictable landscape of post-Soviet Russia. You will witness how he unlocks a fortune from the mysterious world of undervalued preference shares and how he finds an oil jackpot in Siberia. His journey through deep discount anomalies and high stakes is a masterclass in good decision making, solid due diligence, and how to strike gold when others see only dirt. Click the link above to check out that video, or you can find it in the show notes below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more valuation and investing content.